Swaroop. Let's dive into this segment with the latest coming in on the UCC debate. Now, amid debate over the Uniform Civil Code, the Law Commission has denied any further extension on public notice seeking public view on UCC. Over 8 million responses have been received so far, and now the Law Commission will deliberate on these suggestions received and would hold consultations with the stakeholders on the same. Now, remember, there has been a lot of opposition as well coming in on the UCC, many calling it an attempt to undo the existing Muslim law, the 6th schedule laws as well. However, many have also been in favor, and that is why the Law Commission had opened the debate for public opinion as well. And it was important. It's important to note that it's been reported that principles of gender parity and equality before law were to be discussed during the consensus that was being garnered by the public. As of now, we are also learning that 8 million responses have been recorded so far, and now perhaps it is time for the Law Commission to deliberate on these responses. Remember, the citizens had been given detailed questionnaires to fill in as well. And the Law Commission, that is why, has consciously denied any further extension on public notice seeking further public view on UCC. For more details, let's quickly go across to Ananya, who's on the phone line. Ananya, should we now expect the modalities to kick in? Will the Law Commission now start focusing on building these modalities?
Well, definitely, Akansha. Almost 70 lakh to 80 lakh responses have now been received by the Law Commission of India. And what is very, very clear at this point is that no further extension is being granted by the Law Commission to send public views on a uniform civil code in the country. And what, apart from that, what we could gather from our sources, as we have been playing it out earlier as well, that, tribal groups would be excluded out of a uniform civil code because the tribal practices are such vast and such diverse in nature that calculating and codifying all of these tribes into a uniform law would not be, justified. And already, in fact, the tribal people are getting some kind of a protection under the Constitution with the Article 371, and also, in fact, with the Schedule 5 and Schedule 6 of the Indian Constitution providing special status to various tribes in the country. So, and apart from that, what we could also gather from our sources is that humongous support from Muslim women has come in for a uniform civil code in the country. And now, in fact, on the modalities of it, the Law Commission would now be deliberating upon. In fact, after scrutinizing these responses that have come in from the public and prominent religious organizations, would be calling them upon to, deliberate on the suggestions that have been extended by, in fact, these stakeholders. And then only will the Law Commission of India actually begin drafting this particular law.
Ananya, it's very interesting that you talk about the kind of support that has come in from women from the Muslim community. Give us a bird's eye view of what the consensus is now indicating, because remember, 8 million responses is humongous. How will this now impact when it comes to designing those modalities, whether on the issue of gender, parity, equality, even religion?
Well, definitely, all of these modalities would now be looked in by the Law Commission of India. All of these religious groups, in fact, also the women groups and women bodies would be consulted, who have sent in their responses to the Law Commission of India. Meetings will be held with these, stakeholders, including Muslim bodies, including the bodies of various other religions, including the Hindu bodies as well, who have extended their suggestions to, in fact, the Law Commission of India. And then all of these modalities would now be worked upon, and then, a draft would come in. However, this exercise might take a year and a half or maybe, 2 sessions the Parliament would pass by until such a law could actually come in, or at least a draft of such a law could actually come in to the picture.
All right. Many thanks to you, Ananya Bhatnagar, for bringing in those inputs and breaking down the entire story for us. And with that, let's now shift focus over to the issue. Amid a pro over the Manipuri